Back to our top story, President Duterte grants absolute pardon to a U.S. Marine convicted of killing Filipino transgender woman Jennifer Laude in 2014. On the line now, Attorney Rowena Garcia Flores, counsel for Lance Corporal Pemberton. Attorney Flores, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Hi, Pia.
Attorney Flores?
Yes.
Yes, hi. So, were you surprised by this news, or did you know about this beforehand, or was there some representation made to Malacanang for this?
I was very surprised by the news. In fact, I learned of it only through text messages from reporters. I'm very happy with this development, and I thank our president for his pardon. And I am very glad of this development, and I think with this development that justice was served and that the laws were followed. As to whether
was this
I made
something that you? Yes.
As to whether I made representations with Malacanang, I personally did not, and I don't know if anybody else did in his behalf.
Okay. So, ma'am, what does this mean? Does Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton, is he free to walk out of the detention facility in Camp Aguinaldo tonight or first thing tomorrow morning?
No, because, previously the Bureau of Immigration issued a deportation order against him. And I understand that there are certain requirements that we have to meet before he's allowed to actually board a plane. Among them is a clearance from the Bureau, from the NBI. So we have to comply with those requirements first before he is allowed to leave.
All right. So clearance, what kind of a clearance is this from the NBI?
It's the ordinary clearance that a person who wants to work abroad gets. It's basically a certification that there is no pending case against him.
I see. And when are you going to work on this? Like by tomorrow?
Yeah.
In other words, what is the timetable going to be? When do we expect to see Joseph Scott Pemberton walking out of the detention facility in Camp Aguinaldo?
I don't really know, how many days the clearance will be issued, but I would try to get an appointment with the NBI so we could comply with the requirements. It's just fingerprinting and taking of pictures, and actually the fingerprints, the Bucor has that as well as his picture. So I think it's just a matter of proving to the NBI that there's no pending case against him anymore. And if they read the newspapers now, they'd learn of it.
Okay. And there is no other, wala nang ibang kailangan para pwede na siyang lumabas. Ganun po ba, Attorney Flores?
Yun pong Bureau of Immigration, meron din pong mga requirements para makalabas siya. Like, for example, yun pong ticket sa airplane, and yun po ang NBI clearance, and I think two other requirements also, like taking of fingerprints, etc. But if I could get po an early appointment with them, hopefully in matter of Lunes po yata ngayon, hopefully maybe at the end of the week makomply na po namin then.
Who's going to purchase the ticket, the the plane ticket for him? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be the U.S. Embassy? And speaking of the U.S. Embassy, have you been in touch with them? Well, in the last 30 minutes since you found out about this piece of news.
I haven't gotten in touch with them yet. I've been receiving so many phone calls. I haven't even talked to Pemberton yet. I'm not sure if he knows of this development. So as to the U.S. Embassy, well, I had to...
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you had to what, ma'am?
I think they have to issue some sort of certification that they are responsible that he gets out of the country to be issued to the Bureau of Immigration.
Okay, and okay, last 15 seconds na lang. So, but you do have contact with Joseph Scott Pemberton in Aguinaldo. You can call him there, right? So you can call him, like right now you can call him. Ganun po ba?
He doesn't have a telephone, pero po yung kanyang gwardiya meron. So yung gwardiya po niya ang tatawagan ko para makausap ko siya.
Okay, sino pong gwardiya, ma'am? Yung, because the way we understand before, parang meron siyang American security, or are you talking about the Filipino soldiers who are guarding that particular facility?
Meron po siyang mga Bucor guards doon, pero hindi ko po alam ang kanilang telepono.
Bucor.
Ang alam ko po, yung telepono ng Amerikano. So yun po yung tatawagan ko.
Okay. Can we call you late? Sana ma'am, makausap nyo na yung Amerikano para we can call you later, para we can get more info from you. And anyway, ma'am, Attorney Rowena Garcia Flores, thank you very much for being with us tonight. Salamat po, ma'am. The National